Yo, welcome back to KOA Reckoning with Justin and Newland. We've finished the first little bits of tutorial here, so we're heading up and around the bend to the town of Gorhart, which will be our first sort of divergence point. From this point forward, there's not going to be nearly as much hand-holding. It'll come back at points. Check those out. Oh, I guess I hadn't opened this and checked this a little bit, but yeah, still. None of those are great swords, but mostly I wanted to check, make sure that iron gauntlet we picked up wasn't better. Okay, it's basically the same. In fact, the one we've got on has better durability. So, we'll go ahead and leave that be for now. But, as I was saying, this special delivery, we're actually not going to be... Oh, wait, what? Oh, no, this is actually a DLC thing. So actually, we will be specifically going toward that very first. The other two are based on other DLC that I've not done myself yet. I think we'll be trying to include them in the playthrough, although I'm also concurrently doing on my own time a playthrough to try to refresh myself on how some of these quests work, but also to actually do a first run of some of the content, like that DLC stuff. So we'll actually be leaving that for later.
Go on. Nice to see you.
Not sure who said that. Alright, let's find out what in the world is going on.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this.
True.
Just look at the poor creature.
She's
been beaten to the brink of death.
Calling her a creature instead of
They may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this.
Well, maybe calling them creature is part of what's causing that.
It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a fae.
I kind of figure people would be
doing that. I don't know whether we
if it was
possess
a
the knowledge
person.
to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds.
Well, let's see if I can
I'm the only
provide some help.
With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it.
Most people would.
I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village.
No, she does now, huh?
Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I am a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a fae will know how to heal a fae. If not, then we're back where we started.
Alright, then while I'm off doing that, why don't you start, applying some regular healing stuff for the just-in-case scenario you just described. Well, anyhow. This special deliveries chest is part of the DLC, but it's, due to when we're accessing it right now, really just going to give us a nice leg up at the beginning. I think that everything in here would scale based on your level. It may yet scale if I leave it in here. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but we're not going to use it for that and for the buffs. We're just primarily going to use some of this stuff to give us, like I said, a leg up on this opening bit. So, is this heavy armor? Yes, okay, so we'll go ahead and equip some of this stuff. So, I mentioned how those fate cards just constantly get referenced. The Guardian Greaves is based on the Guardian sign, so it's got a little flavor text beneath it about the Guardian sign. The Guardian is the card of faith, truth, and those that stand against adversity. Those mortals fated with the image of the Guardian will stand against their foes to the end. But otherwise, it's just a DLC set to try to get you going. So this looks like it's a hammer. Yeah, very slow speed, that should be a hammer. So the card of the mountain indicates a fate that will occur slowly and quietly. The Fate Weavers explain that those who are fated with the card of the mountain may sometimes not notice a change until it has already moved through them. Brilliant stuff. Alright, this looks like it should be a might-based shield. Yes, the tower encourages the fated to gain a new perspective on their lives. The card often links to other cards, indicating to the Fate Weaver that the reading may not be as it seems on the surface. Wow, so it seems like the whole "you're terrible at this" is not just him, that's just all of them. Average speed, pretty sure this is a regular longsword then. So it's this, Slow speed. Okay, so this should be a greatsword. The forge is an instrument of change, and its card reflects that. Those fated with the forge bring about change, or are themselves changed in sudden and often wide-reaching events. Yada yada, it's a sword. Just let me use it. Alright, so I think that's all the gear that we're gonna grab from here. What level is this? Oh, that's also might. Oh, okay, so this shepherd stuff might actually be for my separate later DLC, actually. Well, although it is might-based, it looks like, so would it be the better one to go with? Huh. Okay, so difference is if I equipped all 5 pieces of that, and it's already looking like, yeah, even at level it is better gear. Instead of block efficacy and piercing resistance, because it doesn't have either of those stats at all, so it wouldn't be an improvement to those stats, but it would instead give plus 10 armor while already having better armor stats anyway. Mana regen, health regen, elemental resistance, melee block. Okay, so yeah, those two. Well, no, then health regen instead of plus 4 health. Yeah, that does sound better. Yeah, we actually are going to go with that instead. So. Yeah, whoops, no, I need to hit X and then... Oh, no, yeah, equip is the right thing. You die... Oh, okay, wait, how do I... Oh, I don't suppose I can actually put stuff back in the chest. Alright, well, we're, like, half equipped here. Probably half in one and half in the other. Let's go ahead and run over here to the corner shop right quick. And we'll offload some of the garbage that we got while doing the... initial dungeon.
The last settlement before the phalanx.
I'm actually looking for you to take some of my garbage and give me money for it. Alright, so... something we'll try... Alright, so the... Guardian is, I think, yeah, the set that... So, we're not actually gonna... I mean, I could get some gold from selling the other DLC armor in there, but seeing as how I can't seem to put the stuff back that I've already taken out... Kind of wish I'd been thinking about that ahead of time. Which one is Hardened Shell? Physical base resistance. I'm not gonna remember to do that. You know what? Honestly, really? If it's offensive, maybe I'll remember. Oh, but I'm not gonna be using poison. Total armor. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember to... And Venom Guard is undoubtedly defensive. Yeah, because I'm just not going to bother if there's no way I'm going to be remembering it anyway, so, you know, whatever.
Come see me again.
I am liking this set so far, and that greatsword looks great! Just very nice. Alright. Head back over here and grab those last couple pieces of the shepherd armor. Oh, whoop! Oh, that's odd. They moved it to the top. Alright, yes. Go ahead and swap those. Alright, so now... Ah, so that's what the helmet would look like. I'm actually then very glad that we're using the hide helmet. They let you do so many things to your face. It's like, you know, why would I want to cover that up then immediately? Let's see. So, as far as weapons go... Hammer's coming with plus 5 to stun duration, although I don't really have any skills that cause stun yet. Plus 5 to physical damage and just some physical, so yeah, that should be good as far as damage is concerned. A little bit of piercing, a little bit of physical, a little bit of burn over time, and a chance to steal health! Oh, only 4, but I mean, hey! That's per target, so that's all pretty good. And what all moves did we have unlocked by now for them? Alright, just one for each of them, just the hold. Alright. I might be able to show you the whirlwind one, though, without needing a target. Let's make sure I'm... we'll do that when we get out of town. I don't want to accidentally hit one of these chickens and make everyone mad. Let's go over here to the alchemy shop next. Part of why I'm doing that personal playthrough is so I can,
Stay close to the village.
Find these quests so I don't go and miss one.
You there? Do you
I
feel
could
nauseous,
still end up missing
itchy?
one, but I'm
Have you noticed
trying
any blood
not to.
leaking from your eye sockets? I've been noticing the symptoms everywhere.
Really? Because I haven't been noticing
this
any of those
situation could not be
anywhere
any
in
worse.
town.
If the Red Legion
Don't
is
know what you're
involved,
talking about,
then we
crazy
could all
lady.
be staring death in the face. What have I done?
I don't know, you tell me.
Why ask questions when you could never understand the answers? It's clear your
I'd say the
prowess
same to
is
you.
not with wit, but with a weapon. If you must know, something of value has been
I mean,
stolen.
you were the one who came
An
complaining to me. I
alchemical
mean,
formula
not
that, if
exactly,
released,
but you
could
certainly
cause
opened with that
untold
instead of, hey, I run a
devastation.
shop.
I see its symptoms everywhere. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well.
Well, I think
I
that
do not
pretty
deserve
much
such goodwill
explains
after what
why
I've
it's missing.
engineered. If disaster occurs in Odorath, it will be on my head. I'm not sure where Karth may have
You
gone,
mean another
but I knew
disaster,
that
but
before
I
he
guess
came
maybe you
to
don't
me,
know about
he
that
found
yet.
shelter in the ancient chambers of Amalur Far Hall, an Irathi ruin east of Gorhart.
Alright, so it'll be a dungeon delve.
Safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, destroy it. It's the only way to keep us safe.
Alright, meanwhile, let's go ahead and... Yeah, sell off the last 2 Guardian pieces, might as well. And... What's a purification? Oh! Disease cure, yeah, that could be really helpful. It's a touch expensive. The main things it looks like I'd be interested in, though, would be some of these minor healing potions. Regen would be nice as well. For now, we'll go ahead and leave that there. Thank you. Okay, actually, I am going to pull a bit of a quick one on us. I know something that's going to be needed for a quest later, and I just decided, you know what? I mean, it's kind of expensive, but we will go ahead and spend the gold on that greater healing potion, and then try very hard to make sure that I do not accidentally go and use that. Let me, in fact... Because the issue is, I know there's not... So, yeah, let's make sure that I've got things mapped to the radial. Alright, so that's actually greater regen, so we'll put that above the lesser regen. Greater mana regen. Minor healing, and let's go ahead and put these on the radial too. Minor healing, minor mana. And we'll try to use these because because I think that whatever your highest is what gets bound to the quick use button. So I need to very much be thinking until the quest asks for that. I need to make sure I do not go and accidentally use that potion up, because that was expensive.
Mitharu believes in justice, in equality, in order. What order is there when few choose to subjugate the many?
Okay, apparently I can't
Welcome to St. Ordwig's perpetual mission. I would invite you in, but the Order has been too trusting in the past. We try to learn from our mistakes.
I beg your pardon?
Although, one never knows what might be a test of faith. You have arrived just when I am in need of aid. So perhaps Mitharu is at work.
If that means you got a quest, let's get on it,
We at
buddy.
St. Ordwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. It's not been without its challenges.
You don't say.
The call
This is
of
only
the
the
Phalanx
wild.
does not fall upon deaf ears, and many of our youngest don't have the will to resist. Take Brother Egan, for example. 2 nights ago, Egan
Someone else
ventured past
missing
the walls
from town,
to collect
huh?
firewood and never returned. We must find him before anything happens.
Oh, before anything happens. I think you're a little probably late.
Mitharu be
He's
praised.
been missing since yesterday.
His order reigns supreme. Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off the road near the Fey ruins. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms.
Why would my
Goodbye.
retrieving him at all be requisite for entry?
Enough of the oppression.
I'm not looking to
Enough
join
of
your
the
group. I'm
lies.
just looking to
Enough of
go onto the ground.
hoarding
Calm
and
down, guys.
claims of superiority.
Alright.
Mitharu does not
One
judge.
final
She
quest to pick up
loves.
before we head out into the
Help
wild
me
to
to
start
expose the
working
mission
on
for
these.
what it truly is. A prison of
Door.
ideas
Okay,
in which
quit
they
running.
hope to keep us locked away
I
forever.
missed the door several more times
Tell
if I keep doing it
Your
that way.
mind must not be...
Alright, because here in the inn will be the start of one of our faction quests. Actually, no, I'm thinking of it probably... I don't know, there's a faction for might, spell, and strength. I said might and strength. Might, sneak, and spell. We're definitely not going to bother doing the sneak on this character, but I don't know if we'll bother with the magic. I mean, we might. We probably will. But this is the beginnings of the might.
Times are hard, but hard times can pay if you're willing to take risks. If you have the sword and stomach for this sort of work, we could use another strong arm.
I'm so cool I don't even look him in the eye. I don't even look at him at all.
Some may try to color it with fancy words, but we're
I don't know that I'm listening at all.
The best in these lands.
Oh, I'm sure you
those
are.
who have taken the oath
Oh no, I'm not.
are held in the
I
highest
don't know how in the
respect
world I got
all
this
over
into
Amalur.
I'd like to join.
You could head straight to Shieldring Keep and pledge your sword. Might work, but a commendation from me would carry a lot of weight.
Ah,
To earn it, you must do something commendable. There are two brothers, scoundrels of the Red Legion, named Osgar and Medgar Krast. Bring me proof you've dealt with them. Pay in coin and my good word.
I was even willing to pay me on top of giving me the commendation.
Try the corner shop
Generous.
for supplies.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on asking you for supplies. Alright. Actually, that sword indicates a trainer. Is the innkeeper also a trainer? No, maybe it's this guy.
What kind
no,
of
he's a
animal would
Gorhart,
join the
but-
Red
no, wait.
Legion? There must be better ways to earn some coin in this world.
That might be a trainer.
Welcome.
Nope. Is Orst or Ost a trainer? No.
Unless you have both.
Yeah,
Krast's
okay.
daggers.
So no, maybe it is the innkeeper.
Don't be
What are
shy.
you trading?
Pull up a stool, stranger. We don't have much, but what we have won't leave a hole in your pocket. Are you here about that Fey girl they found outside?
Not exactly. In your shop, you don't seem to be a trainer. I don't think I have anything else I really need to sell.
Bye.
Curious, where is the trainer? You're a Gorhart citizen, you're a Gorhart citizen. Maybe Ost is, but he
Stay
seems
alert.
to be identifying
Bandits are everywhere.
this elf here. Arnik Arduna.
Come in. Rest your boots by the fire, and drown your worries in a flagon of our finest. I am Arnik Arduna, and this is the famous Gorhart Inn.
Good for it. Ah, you are a trainer. In what? Ah, detect hidden. Gosh. Alright, so the rules of the trainer here are going to be kind of important for our leveling. So that's a lot of gold on the one
Stick
hand, but
around.
on the other, you may have noticed that it said that you are required to only have 0 through 3. And the thing is that, excuse me, there are 2 trainers for each of these levels. Oh, no, wait. There's 2 trainers for basic, and in the regular game, there's only 1 trainer for advanced and master. One of the DLCs adds 2 for master, which allows you a lot more ease of use with that. Because then any of these skills that you train, you get a point in it that is non-refundable and doesn't then require you to spend a level up slot on that, and you can instead spend your level up ones elsewhere. But because the training ones require you to have from 0 to 3, and there's 2 of them, I don't want to spend anything above 2, talent-wise. And there are also skill books that you can find that don't have a level requirement, but for instance, if I found the blacksmithing book, I would end up blocking myself out of being able to receive both of the blacksmithing trainings. I'd still be able to receive one of them, but not both. So that's something we're going to be needing to try to get on, specifically for any of these skills that are already at 2 and therefore kind of in the danger zone. But we'll be getting on that
These are strange
bit.
times.
Yo! Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and leave a comment so I know you want more videos like this. If you want to know when new uploads arrive, subscribe and hit the bell icon to have YouTube send you a notification. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.